I think we're alive. I think we're live. Just gotta set up the chat. Yo, how's it going there, banana? How's it going, man? Hopefully you're having a good weekend. Hopefully you're having a good weekend there, man. Oh, I did it wrong. Yo, how's it going, Theo? Hello, Pop. How's it going? How's it going? How's everyone's weekend? How's it going, everyone? Yeah, it's just been hot. Oh, doing good, doing good. Glad you're doing good too. Yeah, it's just been hot, man. It's been really hot, so. And where's the nugget? Nugget's hiding. To overclock the VRAM first? That's odd. That's really odd. How's it going, board? When you talk about it's more stable. Oh, we're not doing much. Not doing much. Just relaxing. Timings are usually set though. Usually timings don't change on memory for GPU. Yeah. Yeah, some people's PCs can be hot. They don't have like AC like me. Just gets hotter and hotter. Yeah, it's 33 right now. 33, and it's hotter. It's hotter than that in my room. Well, hopefully work's going good for you. Mm-hmm. I hear you, Born. I hear ya. We do. We need to be like the mole people. They got the right idea. I heard the SE is pretty good, isn't it? For an iPhone, if you don't care about what kind of phone you're getting. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's basically it. Yep. Only servers when you have to. Or here in Canada, whenever winter hits. I don't mind the cold. I gotcha. That'll be up to you then. I mean, the A17 is a pretty good phone too. It's a Samsung Galaxy, right? So, decent phone. 3 cameras. 3 cameras. How many cameras do you need? How many cameras do they need? Holy moly. That's wild how many cameras there are now in phones. That's actually wild. Actually wild, man. I'm pretty sure they use 2 cameras at a time for certain things. Not sure exactly what, but ah, yeah. Still crazy how many cameras are on phones. I mean, it's not like they cost a lot to do because they're not super high um, pixel, right? It's still, they're not expensive, but they're, I mean, for a whole bunch of them, they add up. Similar 3 camera setup. For television cameras, what do you mean by television cameras there, boy? What do you mean by that? Like cameras in televisions? Oh, it's got a wide lens. Nice. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, they still use big cameras for everything. Maybe not everyone, but a lot of people still use those big cameras. Oh, that's where the name originated. Oh, now you know. Gotcha. Ah, okay. Let's see what we're doing in the competition. I think we're still second. Could be first, but I think we're still, yeah, still second for now. For now. Oh, it's all based on that type of sensor. Oh. Old school sensors just made smaller, basically. Gotcha. Yeah, I think the sensor in my camera, it's not huge. It's not a huge sensor. It's like a half-inch sensor. It's all right. That's why even at low light, it works pretty good. Thanks, Z. What parts did you order for your personal build? Yeah, camera facts. Yeah, camera facts. Yeah. What parts did you get though, man? For your main rig. I mean, what GPU you gotta go with? I think you're talking the 9060 XT? Think? Yep, 7000X3D. 850. Damn. Wait, is this the raw extruct build you're doing for your personal build? To try to do the all ROG build or no? Is that what you're doing for your personal? Dad's rock steel. Let me take a look, see if it's changed between them. Yeah, it's white. It's still white. White with like it has like one side with slight silver accent to it. Mostly white though. Mostly white build. Those fans should be pretty quiet too. If you've noticed, they look the fans look fairly similar to the Sapphire Nitro cards. Well, I'll go pretty good with an all white and silver build. I'll definitely do good, but they'll be quiet fans. Sapphire Nitro is pretty quiet and they move a lot of air. Fans don't have to ramp up as much. 9060 with a 3-fan cooler. Shouldn't get hot, that's for sure. They're not a very big card, eh? They're not. They're not that big of a card. Fairly small. Like, what's the actual dimensions? .298 by 131 by 51. So about 11.7 inches long, 5.2 inches wide, and 2 inches thick. That's not that big of a card compared to a lot of cards. And silver extension cables. Where are you getting the silver extension cables? You going like from custom mods or? Yeah, quiet fans are good fans there, Born. And those fans are, well, you can paint. I mean, yeah, I guess it works. Try to use like an elastic style paint. All right, take her easy, Theo. Hope you have a good night, man. Yeah, it's a nice looking card. Just by the fan blades, I can just tell they're gonna be pretty good. They don't look like big fan blades. Could be wrong. I could be wrong. I mean, the card itself does not look that big. I'll be going with the silver royals. Yeah, because you can get the silvers, and then you can also get gold ones. It's kind of nice about them. And you can find them for good prices. I'm trying to see royals before. Holy, some of them used to be such a wild price. There's still some of them are pretty wild price, but you can find them for DDR5 not bad prices. I would wear gloves when holding on to them because yeah, they hold on to your fingerprints very easily. $145? Where in the hell are you finding Train Z Royals for that cheap? Yeah, but no one's gonna spend that kind of money on. What do you think? Some electronics, their actual traces are made with silver. There's high-end electronics that use silver for traces instead of copper. I think they even got some of them as well use gold, which is even better. It's the best actually. Ah, 7,000, that's nothing. It doesn't matter that they're only 32 gigabyte. Where do you find them for that price? Oh no, I guess yeah. Some of them are a bit lower, eh? The gold ones are going for way more though. Why? Maybe people don't like the silver ones? Maybe. Amazon? I mean, I would like them more too, because you can get the exact same kit cheaper for the silver ones than the gold ones. The exact same kit. Real Swarovski crystals. Yeah. Yeah, the Royals have always been nice. I've liked them. It's just I would never spend that kind of money on them. Not for DDR4 at least. What up there, Aaron? Yeah, the gold ones with the black and gold build. Man, that'd be sexy looking. Yup. Be crisp, clean. The case I would use too would be the by Fractal. What's it called? Well, the one that's the mahogany with brass accents. It would look good. Fractal North. Actually, I think there's a new case out there now that's better. It looks actually better than that. Nice iron build. Yeah. There's a new case though. It's pretty nice. Like the brass accent looks really good on it. Dark walnut. Looks really nice. I just can't find it. Can't find it. Forgot what the name was. Fractal North's still alright. The gold one's for an Iron Man build? Oh, true. And you can get like an AIO that represents the core. So you got round ones, like the round heads. Actually, the AIO that I have, the Castle 360EX. Because you can make your own emblems for the inside. Like they're called holographic emblems. And the way that the light, you can either make the light like slowly go brighter or dimmer, or just keep it at like a high dim kind of rate. And then do your own logo on the inside. You can make it like a really cool Iron Man logo. That would actually be pretty cool. And even if you can't get that color red, you know how to paint. The painting PC cases and stuff, it's not easy. But if you know how to paint, you can do it yourself. Yeah. Yeah, this AIO. This AIO here. That's what I'm talking about. Let's be cleaned up a bit, but not an easy one to clean up either. Good enough. From here, I know it looks like a mirror, right? It looks like a mirror, but it's not. It's not a mirror. So, pop this off. It does a holographic. So, it comes with your own little custom thing here that you can make, put whatever, like it comes with your own thing. You can literally hand draw or whatever onto it. Put it in here. And literally will, like, it's holographic. I don't know. It's pretty cool. And the way the lights actually work on this, it's like a ring. It's like a ring. Makes a ring. Yeah, the air quality is a lot better. A lot better, man. Yeah, it's getting way better, man. Glad they've gotten a handle on the big fires, but there's still a lot of little fires. It's wild. Yeah. It's a cheap AIO too. Has anti-leak technology as well, which is nice. It is like literally the perfect AIO for an Iron Man build because the way it actually works for the light, it's perfect. Yeah, same, man. Of course it's good to hear. Not even just for me, but for everybody. Everybody that's had to evacuate and whatnot. There's some pretty bad ones over in BC. Some pretty bad ones. A lot of people had to be evacuated. A lot of people. Yeah. Well, usually they don't really have to worry. A lot of them don't have to worry. A lot of people always say about the poor critters in the woods. Usually they move way the hell away before that. There are some, like, it's not like the Amazon where you got koalas and and sloths and that can't move fast. Here in Canada, we got fast moving mammals, and even like frogs and stuff like that. There's a lot of frogs that just bury themselves, snakes that just bury themselves, go down into the dirt. They don't have to worry that much. They can stay down there for like literally a crazy fire and go right up ahead. Have you seen the movie Bambi? It's not that bad. Have you ever seen the movie Bambi? Yes. Yeah, it's not like that here in Canada. I saw the movie Bambi and I would still shoot Bambi. Sorry, Bambi tastes good. Bambi tastes good. Uh, yeah, exactly. You can't run fast enough. You can't be sneaky enough. They are, man. Some of them can be really like only come out at nighttime because the trail cams would show. It's like, okay, well, they're only coming out at nighttime around this area, which is wild. Okay. Sure, Nug. Where are you? She's in the laundry basket. So Ryzen 4070 good? Oh, it's great. The Ryzen 4070 is the best, man. The best. I would buy 10 if I could. Heck, you should buy 10 of them. He's doing a white and silver builds. What PC would be white and silver? Is there any PCs that are white and silver born? I don't know any. And I don't do a PC cases. I do hardware, so. Do hardware. What up, Debatron? Yeah, I don't know any white and silver PC cases. Like, specifically white and silver. I know white PC cases, black PC cases, black and white. Yeah, I guess so. You would have to. For $200, man, you should say the guy, I'll give you $2,000. It's worth 2,000, not 200. I don't know. I mean, 4070 is not a terrible card. I mean, there's a lot of cards you can still use that are not new, that are just fine. Yeah, it will help the score. There's a limit on how far you can push. Well, Wait. You mean right to read? TWRRD? Right? So what you had before was like 80 and 52? Were you able to lower them? Hydrogen silver in the motherboard that will match the wires that'll give. True. True, Born. Yep. 6545, that's pretty tight timings, yeah. It's pretty good. That's pretty good. And yeah, they're gonna help a lot. It's just a lot of people don't change those timings at all. But yeah, your read and writes, SG and DG are ones you want to lower, especially for like 7-zip will give you a better score, and Y cruncher. A $300? $300 case though. That's wild. It won't lower Simbench. It won't lower Simbench score. Simbench scores can vary run to run, literally run to run, and to lower the temperature of your CPU is just going to give you an overall better score. All the time. The Simbench is a run to run case. Timings really don't matter. Frequency can help a bit, but timings really don't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. RAM timings don't change Simbench. Yeah, sorry. Timings, RAM really does not have much of a play on Simbench. Like, very little. Like, you might see a point or two increase. That's about it. Like, it's very little. Frequency can give you more performance than just RAM timings. And it's literally, like, maybe 5 to 10 points it'll give you. It's not much, but it will increase it. But then Simbench is a run-to-run kind of scenario. A universe where AMD and NVIDIA had collabed on one GPU? Nah, I don't think that'll ever happen, buddy. I don't think I can imagine that kind of universe, because that kind of universe, there's no competition, so that GPU would be a $10,000 GPU for consumers. We're not talking like NVIDIA doing the RTX Pro 6000, that's $10,000. We're talking like a normal GPU. That's the world we live in right now. Intel really needs to kick their shift over and get out some CPUs that are actually going to help them out. They need to get out to their new platform out as fast as possible. They should be releasing the LJ 1700 CPUs here soon. Should be. New LJ 1700 CPUs that are P-core only. That'll be good for gamers. And yeah, they need to release these new CPUs for the next generation. For the ones that have the BLLC. Big last level cache, which is going to be like competition for AMD for gaming. They need to get those out as fast as possible. If not, there's going to be no competition, and NVIDIA and AMD prices will just continue to soar. I'm even seeing AMD fanboys now. AMD fanboys literally say we need Intel back. They even said, "No, I use AMD, but we need Intel back so the prices go down." That's true. AMD is no longer a price to performance competitor anymore. They are just about the medium end for GPUs and high end and medium end for CPUs for gamers, and they're incredibly expensive. Price to performance wise. Are some of them monster CPUs? Yeah, they really are monster CPUs, but they're not priced accordingly. It's unfortunate. Alright, sounds good there, Born. Probably won't be on too long. Oh. I don't think it's supposed to get too cool here tonight, which really sucks. No, not really. Wednesday is, but man, we're in a hot streak now. For like the next 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Brutal, man. Actually brutal. Oh, not too much. How about you there, Zell? How you doing, man? How you doing? Just trying to relax. Good. Always good to hear, man. Trying to relax. Been hot. CS2 or Fortnite? Like, what kind of settings you talk about? You doing like competitive type settings? So like low, mostly low settings, 1080p? Or are you trying to do high settings, 1080p? What are you trying to do? You're just trying to do competitive settings because it can matter on the settings. I always try to do competitive settings. Helps latency, like frame render latency, and gives you higher frames. Still looks really good though, in my opinion. For those games, though, the 12400F is gonna be the bottleneck. Not really gonna be your GPU. That's the issue. Just for those kind of games, 12400F is not a bad. It's not definitely not a bad CPU. It's just those anything maximum 150 minutes. Should be getting more than 100 FPS. I can get 100 FPS in CS2 on a 15-year-old system. And a GTX 1070. For those games, it really don't matter for those games. But yeah, RAM speed can help a bit. 16 is alright for those games. But 32 is always going to be better. Always. Yeah, 16. It's not really going to be an issue. Nah, it's not the bottleneck. It's the CPU, but something's not right. The CPU would technically be the bottleneck. Again, on 15-year-old CPU platform and a 1070, I get more than 100 frames. Yeah, for those games, 16, it's all right for those games for 16. I've never seen an issue with 16. I've done it on 8 gigs. Still all right. 16, of course, was a little bit better, but still was fine with 8. Yeah, low settings 1080p. And that's the thing, the low settings is fine because that's could be more competitive style settings for those games, which is what you want to do. Doesn't matter who you are, those are the settings you want. Something's not right though. Yeah, he should be more around 200 plus frames per second. I mean, I have a video for a 10, I believe it's a 10 400. A 10 400, and it does better than that. Yeah, 10400F. GTX 1080. Yeah, and it easily does 140 to 200 frames per second. Lowest is 140. The hard drive really shouldn't matter for overall gameplay. Have you checked out my settings that I've used though for? So go check out the video is called i5 Intel i5 10400F plus GTX 1080 CS2 performance and best settings tested. Because those are competitive or competition settings that you want to use. And it looks good still. It still looks good and it gives you the frames. Everything looks good. I did the video for somebody else. Although I did use a newer CPU. I just downclocked it. Put it to the exact same cores and downclocked it a lot to where it performed the exact same in other tests. Intel i5 10400F. Yeah, I'll link it for you. I will link it. I mean, it literally gave the exact same kind of frames that he did too. A couple of people that have the same systems. A lot of people called me out because I used a newer CPU, but again, I downclocked it and did tests, like benchmarks and other tests to make sure it performed the exact same before I did any testing, and then testing came out to be the same. Copy that. Yeah, no problem. Here. And these are the settings I use, and generally those are settings I use for every kind of game. You will have to skip to about minute 57 or 2 minutes in. 2 minutes in, skip to that. That way you don't have to watch the first bit. We don't have to watch the first bit. But yeah, 2 minutes in, those are the settings I use. And that's generally what a lot of competitive players use for settings. A lot. Some have their own custom settings, but that's the settings that they generally use. 50th birthday. Next month, eh? Well, you gotta let me know, so I wish you a happy birthday there, bud. You better. Yeah, and yeah, you can. Yeah, and it's the same thing with Fortnite. Same thing with Fortnite and Valorant. You don't need a high-end GPU. You just need a better CPU will give you more performance overall. These are CPU bound, more CPU oriented games. I don't know. I have to message the guy here tomorrow. But I might have the place for a whole year. I have to message him tomorrow. If not, then I need to message back a few places I messaged on whether or not they are still looking for tenants. It would suck because it'd be literally like the 4th time moved in under a year. Yeah, I know, right? Maybe next year I'll have some money for getting an AC machine. Nah, you wouldn't technically have to complain. No. Just a decent CPU. 7700K is actually a pretty good CPU still. It is. At 6700K, it can do it. I mean, I've played it with a 3770K and everything was actually pretty good. Yeah, it is CPU. Gotta love EVGA. Gotta love EVGA, man. The percentage of his GPU is not gonna matter. Not for those games at those settings. You might get like 20% utilization in GPU. Which is still plenty for that game. Wow, it's automatically a CPU bottleneck because of the game. But his frames don't make sense. Again, I've done it on older systems. It did more frames. What he's saying. Yeah. So technically, it is a CPU bottleneck, but for the game, as in the frames being rendered are as max of what that CPU can do. Even with a better GPU or a GPU to match that CPU, there's no gonna be frame changes. Just because you get more utilization on the GPU on those games does not mean you're getting more frames, if that makes sense. It's just his scores or his frames does not make sense because I've done better on way old. I mean, we're talking way older systems, over 10 years older systems than his. Yeah, actually, yeah, he'd probably get more. He'd probably get around the same frames on that, or more frames, because then the GPU's gonna actually start kicking in, if that makes sense. Yes, that's the way some games work. Yeah, that's how it works, especially for those games. Just how it works. So I don't get some people saying, "Oh, CPU bottleneck," but their test most times when the test for CPU bottlenecks is with games that um require more GPU power than CPU, and 1080p is kind of pointless to be testing it on. Yeah, for some of those games. Yeah, for like Fortnite, Valorant, CS2, Dota, League of Legends, it's CPU can be the main factor. Oh, I'm gonna pair the CPU with this GPU. That's generally a way higher GPU than what you need. Just to the fact most of it's gonna be put onto the actual CPU. So it's like that's why I try to tell people because there's so many people that come to my channel and they don't play a lot of games at 1440p or even 4K. A lot of people now are going to 1440p, but not 4K. And they're pairing a high-end GPU with a low-end CPU. It's like, dude, you're just missing out on an extra 100 to 200 frames per second on these games that you're playing just because you went with a higher-end GPU. It's a waste of money. Nah, it's not like there's more stability on DDR4. Actually, they run better on DDR5. Just due to the fact there's more bandwidth and it's faster frequencies, right? The frequency, there's a lot of those games because they're CPU bound. They like low latency, yeah, but then you also got latency also goes into the frequency of which each runs at. So core frequency on CPU and RAM frequency itself. That can correlate a lot to more frames on, and I've done tests on that as well. Going from 4800 megatransfers per second, exact same timings, from 4800 megatransfers per second all the way up to 7600 megatransfers per second, and I've done those tests on the exact same timings. No timings have been changed, and yet just increasing the frequency of the RAM can give you more performance. CS2 gave me about 60 frames per second average more. 60 frames, just higher, faster RAM. And then CPU was the exact same overclock, nothing changed. I should do a test on CPU frequencies. Use a low-end CPU, like I should use it on my 12600K. Show the increase on those games, which from, either stock, all core 4.5 gigahertz or 4.7 really, 4.7 gigahertz, and just up the actual clock rate. Yeah, that's hot. Because that he's not even looking at the hotspot temp. The hotspot temp's probably around 95 to 100. Yeah, because that's just core temp. That's not even showing the hotspot. That's wild. The FE Edition 5090 is actually a pretty good cooler on it. Something wrong with it. Something wrong with his airflow. Oh yeah, I was gonna look at that Battlefield 6 beta. Is that Battlefield 6 beta on Steam? Take a look. Yeah, the new FE edition cards are actually not bad for cooling. So seeing 83 degrees Celsius still is pretty wild. Sounds like bad airflow in the case. Probably airflow. I'd have to take a look at the videos you're looking at. Let's add it to my library. Open beta, 39 gigs required. How much space do I have right now? Probably not a whole lot. I got enough space. I can install it. It's free for now. Because it's open. It's an open beta. It's free. Guess I could do some tests on it for benchmarks. Yeah, I know. I know, Davitron. I know. I was one of the first people that reviewed the card. Exactly, yeah. If you're gonna spend that money. Because then it's gonna run cooler. Everything's gonna run cooler. The memory and the core is gonna run cooler with a water-cooled one. That's not bad at all. So recommended systems are 10700, 3700X, at least 16 gigabytes RAM, 3060 Ti or 6700 XT. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, probably things will be more optimized later on then. Sounds like there's an optimization issue on the game right now. It's probably why they're wanting to do this open beta. See what's all the different kind of variation of systems being used. That'd be my guess. That's why a lot of games do open beta. Yeah, it looks like you don't need a crazy system. Yeah, the AI reprogram do its dot. Yeah, it's got to do all of its patching. I mean, it's not even a big game right now. It's probably gonna be bigger. It's only 35 or 36 gigs. It's not even a huge game, so probably will go up here in a bit. I don't know how good it'll be. %17 download. Well, so I mean, it's saying 30. It's saying 3060. What's the lowest we can play on the game? Saying 2060. 10 series cards might not be not be able to play the game on 10 series cards. I'll have to try it. I'll try it with 1080, 1080 Ti, 2080 Super. I'll try it with them. But the 20 series should be able to, no problem. Yeah, 2060 and 5600 XT. I'll try it with the 1080. It's gonna be a $90 game. $90. .1's pretty good. Yep. Yeah, Trueborn. No, $90 Canadian. They have $120 Canadian, $90 Canadian. I'm Canadian, so it's gonna give me Canadian prices. But yeah, 90 Canadian, and then for the Phantom Edition, it's 130. Oh, okay, so like $60. Cool. Hey, Born. Hey, Born. You can't see it, Born. You can't see it, but I'm giving you the finger. $90. 90. Oh. Yes, it'll be $65 US. Bull crap. But they have a $130 edition. Phantom Edition. Really? That's the only game you could be playing? Wow. US, that'll be $90 US. $130 is like $90 US, isn't it? Yeah, 95, not even $95, but $95 US. Getting better with this conversion to US. I hate doing it because it's brutal, man. Still $90 game. I would never buy it. I would never buy it. I would never play this game because of how expensive it is. Does it look good? Yeah. Yeah, you know what looks better? Free games. Nah, I'm only gonna do some benchmarks. Probably just gonna do the benchmarks. I don't. I don't. I'll just do the benchmarks. Like 200 hours on a game is nothing. It's like you barely played it. 200 hours. Counter-Strike 2, almost 12,500 hours. Marvel Rivals, 1,000. I mean, yeah, 3 hours of Monster Hunter Wilds just the benchmark. 3 hours just in the benchmark. Just in benchmark. I got more hours on 3D Mark than you played that game. Apex Legends, 3,000 hours. Yeah, but I mean, for a game that's... How long has that game been out? I mean, I played Counter-Strike for 6 years? 6, 7 years? And the game I played before that was AVA, Alliance of Valiant Arms. It says I only have about 6,000 hours, but I have way more than 6,000 hours. I played that game for 11 years, every day after work. For like 11 years. I'm not a gamer, though. That's the thing. I'm not. I worked, like a lot of my jobs, I worked 10, 12 hours every day. Yeah. Yeah, I did play a lot of Counter-Strike 2. I did. Probably though, AVA, the Alliance of Valiant Arms, I probably have like 20,000 hours or 30,000, around 30,000 hours on that. No, you gotta get good at the game. Counter-Strike? Nah, it's the best game. There's more people play Counter-Strike than any other game. It's for a reason. So if you know actually how to aim, you can be pretty good. I know a lot of people don't like. Well, there's a lot of people, but I mean, way more people that like the game. Yeah, I don't think it is overrated. I think like the Valorant and Fortnite's overrated. I think those are really stupid games. I mean, I played Valorant. My first game on, people thought I was a pro. Like, dude, how many accounts do you have? This is my first game. What? Yeah, this is literally on your what account though? This is my first game. Like, there's no way. It's literally my first game. People thought I was a pro. Yeah, back in the day. Yeah, I never played it back in the day, Counter-Strike. I played CSGO and then Counter-Strike 2. Because I played AVA before that. Because AVA was out before CS. Played AVA as the game I liked. And just so much issues. First Xbox, yeah, wow. That's the thing. You don't spend money on the game. I would buy some cases. Not cases. I would buy the keys for the cases. And sell whatever I don't want. I got some free skins. God. It was just a shooting gallery. Yeah, so you have like no hours, but you spent money on the game that you don't even play. So that's just stupidity. I mean, you're helping the game, thrive, but you're literally just wasting money. Not me, man. Not me. Oh, I know. I had a buddy that. So I had a buddy that won a knife. So what happened was one of his friends out in some country that can't even can't spend money on the game. It's can't gamble. It's illegal where they are. So he gave him the case, and then when he opened it up, he got a $8,000 knife. Sold that knife and bought every game that he wanted, and bought his friend that gave him the case whatever his wish list. He paid off his wish list. Yeah. $8,000 knife. It's like a $20,000 knife nowadays, but it was $8,000. He's like, yeah, I did this, and then I figured I'd open it up, won it, checked the knife price. Low end was like $6,500. They were selling for around 12 to 13,000, and then he sold it. Sold it for like 8,000. Nope, an $8,000 knife. It was that red with spider web on it. I don't know what it's called. Factory new. Apparently, it was the one to get. Remember working so hard in inclement weather in Halo? That was the last time I ever cared about skins. See, I don't. Yeah, I never cared about skins. I don't care about free games. Yes, and then whenever you have like basically the money to, because especially if you see a game that's doing good and that they're actually doing good for the game, then you can spend a couple bucks here and there. But you got some people that just spend all this money on a game that don't even play it really. It's like why? Why? Move again? Yeah, might at the end of the month. I only had the place till technically September, but I might have the place for a whole year. Might. We'll have to see. Yeah, because you gotta remember, they're not gambling though. Well, I mean, for them, they make money. Yeah, remember, a lot of people don't know this about streamers. Is games pay people. Games pay people, so the games will pay them to do that, and then during their stream, they're making tons of money off of the views. So technically, for them, it's not gambling. It's work. It's just a job. They're making money. They're making a killing to promote a game. It's promoting. Yeah, remember, like, have you not seen these streamers too that are doing it lately, especially lately, that don't even play the game? They don't play the game. They don't play the game. Exactly, gets more viewers. Yep. Exactly, win-win. Yeah, don't I mean people do a lot stupider things than that to make money. No? Why? I don't promote that. I'm not a gambler. I've never gambled in my life. I've never even gambled before. I've never bought lottery tickets and stuff like that. Never. Never. No. What's the point, man? Just wasting your money. I mean, some people can make it back, but I mean, the chance of you actually making your money back are even low. Like, I know some people that spend $20, about $20 a week, right? $20 a week. How much it averaged? How much it was after how many years he did it for? 30. This is 30 years. Let me get a calculator. So 20 a week. There's up by 52. Times that by I think it was 40. I'll just say 30 though. And that's the case. So $20 a week, just $20. We'll say $20. They spent more than $20 a week. $20 a week for 30 years, right? That's 30 grand easily. And there's people that spend a lot more than $20 a week. Actually, he spent more than $20 a week. I've been given a lot of scratch tickets. Never bought them myself for me. I bought people scratch tickets because they like them. Me, myself, no. I've never bought myself lottery tickets, scratch tickets, nothing. So, I mean, what's the point? What's the point? The chance of you making your money back are so low. Just making your money back. Eventually. Yeah, I know. That's why I wish I can quit smoking. Smoking's terrible. It's so bad for you and it costs too much. Yup. Invest that money. It's always a good way to do multiple different kind of investments. You do low risk and high risk. don't put a whole lot into the high risk, put more into a low risk, and guarantee to make money always. I can't quit now. I've invested too much. Mama Raid no quitter. No, definitely not for gambling. That's not what we're talking about. No. Oh, already. Yeah, I probably shouldn't stream for too much longer. Oh, Battlefield finally downloaded. Battlefield finally downloaded. I'll try it out, do a bunch of benchmarks. Intel for the win. Thank you very much there, Dabatron. If Z was here, he would not be saying that. No problemo, man. No problemo. No problemo. Yeah, I'm not sure what games you'll be playing, but with those timings and better frequency, guaranteed to have better frames in the games for sure. Wait, have you tried it in the Battlefield game yet? See if you got a little bit more frames. Oh yeah, yeah. It's not that it won't work. It's how much more frames will you get? Probably a little bit more. Yeah, I mean, what it's saying, it doesn't seem like it's. I don't know. I'll do a bunch of tests on Battlefield. I'll do a whole bunch of tests on it. I'll do RAM timings, RAM frequencies, and a bunch of GPUs, a few CPUs. See what really matters on it. Again, you're doing at 1440p, right? I'll only be doing it. I mean, I guess I could do 1440p and 4K as well if I wanted, but I don't know if I'll go into that depth. But, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. It looks like a lot of people are playing this beta. A lot of people are playing this beta. 300, almost 350,000 people are playing the game right now. The beta. It'll definitely use more GPU power. Be more GPU oriented. Trying to read up on it. Okay, so all the no's. So will you buy it? Yes or no? No. Can't afford it. Requires BIOS editing to run it? No. No. Doesn't feel like Battlefield. Map sucks and are very restrictive. Can feel like COD with some vehicles. No. Yes. Depends if they fix the damage drop off, TTK, among other things. Considering a pre-order. Probably pre-orders here. No. Close to hardware level monitoring, scans your processes, servers are mighty unstable, TTK is ridiculous. Where's Kitty? Day one, yes. If this was free to play, I would play this, not paying full price. Nope. As a free game, it's fun, but I have no interest in buying it. Easy, yes. Hell yes. No, I want a Battlefield, not COD. Pretending to be Battlefield. Now we have these sweaty kids hopping on pre-workout, sprinting all the map with zero direct. Extremely disappointed. That might go viral. Looks fine, not worth 70 USD. I use Linux. Yes. After this Bubs test, no. Probably not. Feels like a game I would play for a few hours and get bored. It's definitely fun to play. I like it. Fortunately, games are being too expensive. It doesn't feel like it should cost 70 euro. Not on launch. Yes, yes. All who crying about BIOS editing just keep crying. I didn't need to edit it to work. It worked from the start. It's true. Yes, we'll buy it. Agreed. Definition, a hard pass. Definitely a hard pass. Not worth the price tag. QnA, too many cheaters, unplayable. Better anti-cheat. Close to hardware level monitoring. Wow. I guess, yeah. I can't. I'm not someone that spends money on games. No, it was fun maybe in 1 year for 20 bucks. The last fun one was Battlefield 1. Yeah, I pre-ordered. No. Definitely no. Definitely no. The hacker fest from open beta is unacceptable. If they cheat from this stage of development, I won't have any expectations in Battlefield 2042 anymore. Oh. Hey, 1 month of EA Play plus premium. No, hard no. Already pre-ordered. Not the way it is now, and it's not going to change. No for now. Feel like Call of Fields. Tiny map and just rush and rush. Refunded, yes. Probably not. Bad performance, too many cheaters, bad gunplay, maybe when it's on sale. I don't pre-order, a lot of change release now. How I promised in 24 felt it looked. I'll likely buy week 1. Yes. This is going to be a no for me as well. Game is trying to be COD way too hard now. What? There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Is there a way to watch a clip? So what you got? You have assault character, engineer, support, and recon. I'd play recon. Yeah, apparently people really do like saying COD. 100 to 120 frames. That's not bad, no. You can't complain about that. Yeah. I mean, this style of a game definitely don't need to have high refresh rate. High refresh rate can help a bit, but drag revives, let you drag a squad mate out of the firefight while reviving them. Peek and lean, let you peek around corners. Combat roll, give you new maneuvering abilities. Mounting weapons on cover allows you to steady your aim, decreasing recoil. Hitch a ride lets you feature your or is a feature that expands how many players you can have on your vehicle beyond the available seats. Oh. Yeah, at 4K. Yeah, 4K. Yeah, 4K is gonna be more GPU dependent for sure. I mean, doesn't look terrible. Doesn't look terrible. I don't know. Like I said, I'll do a whole bunch of benchmarks on the game. And we'll really see what people are saying about it. Whether or not it's... Just from that video, it doesn't look... No, it's not going to be out for that long. Till 17th. So I'm not sure if I'll even be able to play it or do some benchmarking on it tomorrow. The Battlefield opens, it's available 9th and 10th and 14th and 17th. No, it's not until it's released, no. It's an odd way of doing it. Yeah, 14th and 17th. So... I definitely want to play Recon for sure. Doesn't look that bad. In my opinion, it doesn't look that bad. It doesn't look like Call of Duty at all. Maybe people just play too much Call of Duty and just think about Call of Duty all the time. No, yeah. Yeah, there are people like are on like the beginning process of it, but then once all the testing's done, I've done testing on games too. No, a lot of things can change very quickly. You got to remember they're employing a lot of things and having pre-testers and that a lot of pre-testers way before even a month ago, probably last year. There's pre-testers on it for like it probably looked terrible too. It's just they wanted to see what kind of feel the game was going to be like, so that if it's it doesn't feel that good that way, switch it over, which is good. Like because they'll always have different ways to do it. It's why a lot of games cost a lot of money too. So like they get a lot of pre-testing done, and then the developers and the people that are actually making the game, technically the coders and all that, character designs. 'Cause there's a lot that goes into these kind of games, right? A lot, and then yeah, a lot of things can change very quickly. Nah, you can even use 20 series graphics cards. We technically use 20 series graphics cards. Yeah, well, a lot easier and better, just due to the fact it's easy way to overlay, but you still need different coders, right? You still need different coders for it. Like game animators are different coders than the actual like buildings and that, or the way that things run, latencies and a whole bunch goes in. Yeah. Probably because they had a ton of people with a 3080 already. Right? That's the thing there. They already had probably a ton of people with the 3080. Not a whole lot of people with 3090 Ti. In a certain system. Again, it's all about, there's millions of combos of systems out there, right? Millions of combos, and they want certain combos because certain combos compare differently than other ways, and that's why they want certain hardware. Yep, as much different configuration as possible. Exactly, there, Dab. If they started using, yeah, yeah, it feels real because it is real. Yeah, the way they've done it, yeah. Now making maps is different than making characters. Making characters feel more realistic is way different than making maps. Maps is just a lot of shaders and that. Yep. Because they haven't been given another graphics card or anything like that from some companies. Either Intel or AMD. Nor did they probably promote it enough. They probably didn't promote it enough to where other companies even care about giving them new hardware. So they don't want to spend the money on it. Especially with what they have already is good enough. If it's good enough, it's good enough. Well, of course they don't care. But I mean, it's also kind of stupidity, in my opinion. If it's not just getting new GPUs, you can be up. It's just a way things can work down the line. A lot of people don't look at it down the line, and it's they get paid by either the game, the game, whatever brand, whatever game there, and then they get paid by the views more or less. A lot of people, or donations too. Again, thank you guys for the stream. But I mean, yeah, that's generally how it is. But again, let's say a lot of people got, again, AMD promoted very wellly with their graphics cards, the 9000 series. And it's like if a person didn't, let's say, go up and beyond the contract on it and made sure they let people know what GPU and either CPU or RAM, whatever they're using for their system, but more or less what hardware they were given to promote. They didn't give a good enough video about it, then what's the point? What's the point of wanting to give them another chance? Because they promoted it like crap. Yep, probably. Probably. I would have a 50 series. Actually, I wish I had some 40 more. I wish I had more 10 series more 20 series, more 30 series. I wish I had 40 series, and I wish I had 50 series. That's just me, though. I wish I had more. Just more. I don't even care if they're top of the line. I don't even care if they're 4090 or 5090. Would it be awesome to have? Yeah. Because I just use it for benchmarking. I wouldn't use it in my daily, though. To me, that's just too much power for no reason for the stuff that I do. Yeah, exactly. I like more. I like to have more. I like to have more hardware to play around with. Yeah, the only thing better for more is more for less. Yep. I agree with you on that. Definitely agree with you on that. Or free would be nice too. But I mean, I'd rather be paid the money, get whatever hardware I want. I don't care for getting hardware from companies. Professional drivers, that'd be different. Can you play with other people on GTA or no? It's just a single player game. I don't know much about it. Oh, got it. Gotcha. Also really good in the helicopter. Yeah, I forgot what GTA is the last one I played. I don't know. The helicopters I remember playing GTA weren't really good. May have been a bit better with the newer one. It kind of looks like Roblox now compared to the newer games. That's brutal, man. Maybe it's just maybe it could be just Xbox, but I mean that's kind of brutal. No, Battlefield 6 looks alright though, I guess. And the tanks. Oh, looks like that was pretty cool, the tanks. B&H photo? What's B&H photo? Explain to me. You're talking to someone that's literally like lives under a rock, so. Wow. They took long enough, eh? No, I won't be playing it today. Or 14th or 17th, if that's when I can play it, or... I'm only going to be benchmarking. I'm not playing it. I'm benchmarking, not playing. I'll just be doing benchmarks. I'll probably... I don't know. We'll see if I'm... I can't even do it while I'm live. I want to get appropriate tests. It's not even like I can do it live. Yeah, I'll be making videos. Oh, I haven't done a benchmark. Oh, I still gotta finish off the Marvel Galaxies. You have no idea how long all these take. They take forever, man. Videos take forever. I still have to do, yeah, the Marvel Galaxy game. Guardians of the Galaxy. True. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can play it with older systems too. Like, I'm gonna try it with the older systems, the old Xeons or whatnot. Even the 3770K. We'll see if we can play it. Should be able to. Good frames? I don't know. We'll see about that, but yeah. Definitely, hopefully. I don't know. It takes me so long to do them because I'm trying to do different combos and whatnot. I'll just do my daily for now. Probably switch it over to a 1080 Ti, then see if the 1080 Ti works. If it doesn't, I'll go to the 1080. But I also have to switch over all the BIOSes on the GPUs too. I have XOC BIOS on the GPUs right now, so I'll have to switch all the BIOSes back to original. Most people have like a 3060. I don't have a 3060. The 2080 Super, maybe there's a bunch of people with 2080 Super. I could do 2080 Super, of course. But then I have to set it up on a custom water loop. Like, it's never ending, man. It's never ending. And then I'll have to put in my 32 gigabyte kit of RAM. I'll have to do a test with 48 gigs. I'll have to do another test with 64 gigs. And then I'm going to have to do overclocking on the timings. I have to do frequencies as well in the game. So it's absolutely wild how much stuff I have to do. That I like to do for people. Since it shows them, like, you know, like, this is the performances that you can gain just from having this. Or this is what you're expected to get. You could get more, but this is what you're expected, because I'm not going to have everything overclocked balls to the walls. I'm going to have a cheap kit of RAM in it when I do it. Oh, I'll do that later on. I'll do that later on with the XOC BIOSes. Except for XOC BIOSes are not for daily. You can't daily them. You can't. There's no there's no temperature. It doesn't let you know about the temperature. And it doesn't technically give you more frames, because if the temperature is not low enough, the boost clocks go down. So XOC BIOSes are not for normal people at all. 100%. Yep. Not for, yeah. They ain't for the faint of heart. There's no power limit. Then I got a voltage tool that I'm going to be using for the 1080 Strix. No, there is no XOC BIOS for yours. There's no XOC BIOS for your card. An XOC BIOS. There's specific BIOSes for certain cards. They're not for 5070 Ti. Probably there's not even any for 5080. Or, there's only one for 5090, one for 4090. The 2080 Ti's, 1080 Ti's, 1080s that I know of for XOC BIOSes. And for the 1080, you have to have the card that I have. For the 1080, you have to have the Strix GTX 1080, the model that I have. Yeah, it's a custom XOC BIOS for LN2 runs generally. But I'll be doing it chilled. Yeah. Yeah, and then for like the GTX 1080 Strix that I have, I don't have to modify it all. You know how the hard modding that I like to do? I don't have to do that. I don't have to do that on the GTX 1080, which is kind of nice. I can just use a voltage tuner software paired up with XOC BIOS. Unlike all my other cards, that one there is not too bad. I mean, we'll see how well it works, though. It's a loud kitty purr. Hey, my cat's still over. Gabby, you still in the box? Where are you? I think she's still over in the laundry basket. I was gonna die. Oh, I thought I was gonna die. Oh, water in the lung hurts. Oh yeah, footprint, man. Put more people in a certain area. That's better. That's why high rises are better. Whew, that hurt. Whew. Where are you, Gabby? Are you still in the box? Oh. Oh. Ooh. That hurt. Happens once in a while. Glad it wasn't pop. Pop really hurts. Pop really hurts going into the lung. Oh. Yeah, you do. Your random pass note. Yeah. Could be an oxygen thing. Whew. You do. Do you get any exercise? Kinda. He doesn't get any exercise. He doesn't know how to touch grass. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Yeah, just getting some exercise. It's good exercise, though. What's thinking of me in the shower now? Wait, what? What's going on now? I'm probably be ending the stream here soon. I have to start getting cooler. It's still 33 degrees in my room. Like, no way, man. I don't want to know what you're doing in the shower. I have to do 2 a.m. stream. Yeah, I know. It's not even my CPU. It's my cat. She's literally laying in the laundry basket now because it has it has holes in it, right? So she gets a little bit more airflow. It's 33 degrees. It got up to 40. It got up to 40 in my room today. And yeah, I like to get it a bit cooler. It didn't. Yeah, that's YouTube though. YouTube's odd. Yeah, active cat cooling. Yeah. Oh yeah, people don't realize how much actual dust goes around their place. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be ending the stream, guys. No. I can't. It's because the longer I put it on, the less cooling it actually gets because the room's so big. It's gonna be like this for like 2 weeks. 2 freaking weeks. I just hope it starts raining or something. It'd be nice. Yeah, I hope everyone has a good night as well. See if I'm on early tomorrow or not. I got a lot of things I gotta do too, so. Yeah, something. Something. We need something here. I gotta end the stream. There's no ifs, ands, or buts, man. It's unfortunate, but I gotta get the room cooler. Do you get to live in 40-degree weather? 40-degree rooms? No, you don't. So. Yeah, I'll try to get back on when I get back on. We'll see if I'm on tomorrow or not. I'll see what I can do. See what I can do. I got a lot of stuff I gotta do in life too, so. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, that's gonna be it for this one, guys. So, again, thank you to all my viewers, subscribers, and donors. You guys are helping this channel more than you know. Sorry, Squeeze. As always, don't forget to get her done. Peace.